Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Exodia. Minecraft Exodia episode 30. Can you guys believe it? It's already episode 30. We've been coming such a long way, like I said in the last episode. Man, I've been falling into so many holes today. So yeah, I am here in the gaming district because in the last episode, right at the end of the episode, I mentioned that we are going to build ourselves a brand new game in the gaming district. And this game is probably going to be one of the biggest minigames that I'm about to embark on here. But not here exactly, but you see that beacons over there on the distance? That spot down below is going to be our new minigame, and it's going to be very big. So if we head down right here, you can see this is a big giant cave that I have fully lit up, and I made sure to not have any mobs spawning except for this part, but I believe this is going to be the spot for me to build the minigame. However, I'm not going to be telling you guys what kind of games that I'm going to make just yet, because there is going to be something else that we need to do in this episode. You see, apart from minigames, there is one thing I need to do, which is to actually go try out trial chambers. And so we're gonna need to go find ourselves trial chambers, and to do that, either we go find ourselves trial chamber out in the wild in the cave and eventually see the giant blue tough bricks, or we can get ourselves the cartographer, which will give us the trial chamber maps. So if we head back to our bases, right down below this railway, I have a villager trading hall. And over here, I got myself a cartographer. Now, all of these villages over here are a very old version of the cartographer, so they do not have the trial chamber explorer map. So I'm gonna need to get myself a new cartographer over here that will probably give me the trial chamber map. Luckily, I got myself a villager ready to do some trading with me, so we need to get this guy out. There you go, villager, you're out, and please give me the trial chamber map. But of course, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be somewhere around tier 2 or tier 3, so we're gonna need to do some trading with this guy. There you go, just like that, and I got myself a trial chamber explorer map. Easy. And literally got a whole set as well over here. That's pretty nice. Right, before I get the map, I need to convert you so that I get a cheaper price. So you go. That was a lame troll. Why did it just happen? There you go. Alright, looks like the cartographer here is completely healed, so we need to bring this guy to its temporary places for now until I build an empire for them. So there you go. You have a new place to live, and you're gonna give me that trial chamber map. Alright, trial chamber explorer map, take it. There you go. Alright, now if you guys don't know how to read the map in Minecraft, basically all you need to do is face north and look at the map like this. And this map is essentially telling me that this, from where the white dot is, I should be going to northeast, that way. So now I don't know how far this trial chamber is, because I've been exploring quite a lot of loaded chunks. I'm pretty sure this is unloaded chunk where the map is, so we're probably gonna need to go quite far away in fact. But you know what? Before we head over to the trial chamber, there's one more thing that I need to gather up, and that is some sugar boxes, because there are bound to be a lot of resources that we can get from the trial chamber, so I do want to get some empty sugar boxes so that I can, you know, put all the inventories into it. Alright, without further ado, let's head to the trial chamber. It seems that we are approaching to our destination, which is quite surprisingly close in fact. Cause look at the dot. It's kind of moving left and right. Yeah, I think it's somewhere around yonder, right over there where the forest is. Yep, there you go. It's coming into view. Wonderful. Alright, we have arrived at our destinations. So right below us should be the trial chamber. Somewhere around here. Let's get it a sec. Yeah. Yeah, this. You know what we're gonna do? Let's dig straight down. Cause what could ever go wrong? It's not like I'm gonna land in the lava and die. That's not gonna happen. Well, I land in the water instead. Oh, what? Okay, that was quick. You see this over here? This tough. Right over here is where the trial chamber is. But I am kind of surprised because usually this is a lot lower, like probably around deep slate levels. At least from what I know anyway. Yeah. Aha. Yep. And here, yep, spawner is spawning. But before I actually attempt the spawner, there's something that I want to do. As you see, at the very moment, Treasure usually is supposed to be a place that you go super early on. And you can see that I'm already decked out in netherite. So the challenge won't be fair if I just go in there and just whack it out with full netherite armor. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to set myself a challenge to basically head in there without any gears except for maybe a sword. Now if it deemed pretty challenging, I might get myself iron gears. But for the most part, I'm just gonna go in there with just my sword alone. So we'll see just how difficult it's gonna be, and it's gonna be very exciting whether I can tackle these challenges in the trial chambers. Alright guys, take a look at me. I got no armor except for my iron sword, my iron pickaxe, and my shield. I figure I need to at least try to protect myself from all the arrows going to shoot at me. So the shade is definitely going to be useful, and apart from that, just some golden carrot, torches, and ender pearl. Nothing else in my inventory. So we're gonna head in there, and we're gonna see how well we fare. But I do want to avoid taking damage the first thing I had in here, so let's be careful. I could use my ender pearls, but I'm not gonna do that. And you know what's the funny thing? We are greeted with the giant room for the first thing in okay, you know what, we're just gonna go for it. This is a skeleton one, but there is some skeleton here at the yonder. Ouch. 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 Woo. Okay, it's not. Oh, it's already not going great for us. I'm probably going to die. Ouch. Okay, what a great start. Woo. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Look, guys, I got myself 2 keys. Alright, well, turns out I really do need to get some armor on me, because boy, when you realize difficulties is on hard mode, the arrow from the skeleton do a lot of damage, doesn't it? Well, anyway, we're going to open ourselves our first ever, what do you call this? I don't remember. Vault. Yeah, you know what? Open it and see what you get. Honey Potter. Oh, shield. Nice. Maybe I shouldn't make myself another one. There. Maybe this one will be better. Let's see. Arrows. Axes. Cool. Oh, this is a spider one. A poison one. Hey! Come down here. You're not supposed to be up there. There you go. Give me the loot. Yee! Nice. Gimme, gimme. Emerald. Emerald. Oh, emerald. Alright, there seems to be an entrance down below. Let's take a look, see. Okay, there's a spot that we need to get. Let's mark it out so that I know to come back here later when I get a key. You can already hear a lot of monsters down below. That's a spider. Yep. Okay. Alright. Might die of poison. Oh, and then there's a stack skeleton. Yee! Oh god. That's not great. Ah! But I... Oh, god, they're tag teaming me. Gee, one after another skeleton, they just like machine gunning me. God, I'm not sure if I'm able to get my stuff back. Yep, cool. Hi. Ooh, I got myself with this. Nice. Die. Uh-oh. No! Yeah! I managed to kill it before it killed me. But I do need to get my stuff back though. I don't think I got everything yet. Alright. Is that the last of it? That's the last of it. Nice. Alright, well, even with iron armor on hardware, it's pretty difficult. It seems like I've conquered all of the spawners in this room, so let's explore a little bit and see what else we can get. It'd be nice though if we actually get ourselves the ominous bottle, so that we can tackle ourselves some of the harder mobs, and maybe this time we'll be using the netherite gear to fight them. God, they're stacking on top of each other. God, as soon as I start attacking, they just keep on coming. Oh god. Bad idea to be here. Bad idea. Oh lord, half a heart. Come on, I block it. Okay. Oh, you know guys, I'm starting to feel the temptation of using my netherite gears. I gotta conquer this. I need to do this. This is the places I die, right? Where's my item? Ah, there you go. Out of every mob in the game, they the one that do so much damage. But you think you got the high ground? No. I am. I'm sure there was another skeleton somewhere around here. Where did they go? Yeah. Ah. Okay, I think that's the last of it. Yay, key! This guy still probably have one more that I need to go look for. Probably drowning in the water, in fact. You know. Yes, here you are. Chicken. Alright, so I got about 2 trial chamber keys, and there's one vault over here that I can open. So let's take a see what I can get. 1 minute spotter, just what I needed. And a bow. Yes. See, you know what I just realized here? I should bring myself a bundle. In fact, I should make myself a bundle, because all these non-stackable items I have with like all these arrows, could have just put it into a bundle. Maybe I should go do that right now. Thankfully, I'm always prepared, and I got myself some leathers so that I can make a bundle. And to make a bundle, you just need 1 leather and 1 string. And I'm gonna make a few, like probably 5. There you go. This is my first time ever trying this thing out, so if I'm not mistaken, all I need to do is just right click, left click, left click, left click. You left click, so stack up all the items. That's cool. Yeah, that's definitely going to be very useful. Alright, I'm ready to do another round of fighting. This time is all of the poison spiders. That's gonna be fun. Ouch, 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 ouch. Well, I think we're gonna die. Well, that didn't help. Now's the chance. They're stuck on the walls. That's the greater winners. Yeah, you stand no chance against me. I think my shield died at the last hit. Gee, there's another spider, but I'm not sure where they are. You know what, this is probably a better idea trying to lead them into that room over there, because they could very well get lost. Hi. I found you though. Where is that? Okay, this one. This one is done, but this one is not, because I think there's one of them going missing. Is it you? Are you the one? Yes, you are. Okay, let's open this one. I got myself a banner pattern. And a wind charge. Unfortunately, it only gave me one, so it's, I think it's just pointless for me to even keep it, but I'm going to do it regardless, just in case it might save my life, who knows. You know what, I'm making this way too easy for myself now that I got myself a bow that I can shoot. Man, no key. I want key so that I can open all the vault. But I'm pretty sure you can just replay the spawner again, because that's never going to run out. The one thing that's gonna run out is the vault. Now, I could be wrong. I think I might have explored the whole places. This is a very small trial chamber, at least from my experience so far. I do know the spawner is going to reset every 30 minutes, so the time is going to be very well up for me in this room before the next spawner resets. Without further ado, why don't we try to tackle this dungeon or trial chamber with the battle potion that we got. Alright guys, as you can see right in front of you, I have equipped with full netherite armor including my chest plate. Just to show you guys this, we got protection 4 on helmet, protection 4 on netherite chestplate, protection 4 on legging, except for the netherite boots which have fire protections. And we are going to be using Bad Omen. Now if I'm not mistaken, there's 5 different stages of Bad Omen. This one is literally the lowest one I got, so probably shouldn't be too difficult. Now again, I'm not entirely I don't remember any of the features in trial chambers. You guys can let me know down in the comment section below. Do the stages increase the difficulties of the trial chambers? If not, then I suppose it doesn't matter which one I use then. Well, having that said though, let's drain these potions alongside with potion of straightness, and I'm gonna eat a kappa because why not? And let's spawn some enemies. Hey. Gee, all the skeletons have diamond gears. That's pretty cool. Eee, okay, that's wonderful. I got myself a big key straight off the bat. Oh god, I got slow falling. No, and I fell down in the hole. The slow falling is messing me apart. Potato? All that just for potato, come on. Yay! Another key. Okay. I think that's pretty much all of the spawners in this vicinity. However, from the distance, you may see that ominous vault on the distance. We can only open using the ominous trial key. So let's get up there and see what we get. God, okay, wait, hold on. What do I want to get exactly? I want to get the mace. So I want to get the heavy core. Please give me first thing. Heavy core. Come on! Template. Diamonds. Iron blocks. I do love collecting some templates. That's cool. Alright. Let's go find some more of them. Get me! You stand no chance against me! Oh, the guy with the sword is gonna be very painful as well, so stay away. There you are. Yeah! Oh, there you are. Hey, get down here. Potion. Eh, lame. I thought there's another spawner up there, maybe not. Ooh, thank you for the golden carrot which I already got. Yee! Another key! Alright, I got about 3 ominous trial keys that I can use. I just need to find them all. The vaults. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I do remember there's one down here. Yeah, through this. There you go. That's how I get maces, please. Another template? Dang. Nothing good. I already got what I wanted from here. I want the mace. I want the heavy core. Heavy core. Give me a mace. Heavy core. Like this. A book. Is this the good book or bad book? Oh great, this is awkward because the last few recording of me in the trial chamber I kinda accidentally mute myself, so I was just talking to nothing. But basically I looked at all the ominous vault and in the end I didn't get any maces. So I was just saying that if I want to get myself maces, I'm gonna need to go find another trial chamber and get a vault for ominous. Only then maybe I'll have a better chance of getting the maces. But regardless, that's not what we're gonna be doing in this episode because I still want to explain what the game is about for you guys and what I'm going to be doing. So we are back here in the gaming district, and if we take a look at my inventory or at least my hotbar, do you see something over there right below me? That's right. This thing. This thing. You see it? The little guy with the eye and the big teeth? Yeah. This is a crafter. So basically, we're gonna be playing a game using this. And if we take a look at in here, this is just your typical crafting inventories, right? You craft whatever recipe you want and then you get whatever items you get. This is the same thing as a crafting table itself. Now, fun fact, originally my initial game design using only crafting table itself. But since the update of the trial chamber introduces the crafter, the game has sort of changes from my design. So instead of using just your normal typical crafting table, we're going to use crafter, which I'll explain to you guys in a moment. But Mr. WhiteWingCat, what is the game is truly about? Please tell me. Well, I shall tell you what the game is about. shall we? So first thing first, I'm not sure if you guys have ever played minigame on the server or play any minigames that the players have built. One of the minigames that not quite commonly known to is a crafting minigame. Basically, you need to craft an item based on the item shown in the board. Let's say the board shows you a golden apple. Now you only have a few seconds because it totally relies on your memory, because once it shows you, it disappears, and so you have to remember what is the item you need to craft. If you craft the wrong item, you basically lose a point, or you basically lose. If you craft the right item, you earn a point, right? And you basically, I say a lot basically. And so what this essentially does is you need to go get yourself some resources, craft it, then submit it, and then maybe you win the game. But what I want to do over here is pretty similar, except it's going to be a much more big scale and somewhat different with a twist, let's say. So not only here, you're gonna need to go craft yourself the item based on what the board shows. Let's say a golden apple, rocket, golden carrot, and etc, etc, etc. You need to craft all the items from the board, submit it, only then you can escape. See the word I'm saying? Escape. So, am I building myself an escape room? Is this the escape room minigame? Probably. The idea is there, but the concept is different. You see, escape room is pretty much a puzzle that you need to go find yourself some keys or some clues to basically unveil the truth of the meaning, blah blah blah, find who murder each other and get the key and escape the room. Yeah, you get the Jesus. I don't know what I'm saying, but you get the point. But with the games I'm deciding, you are the prisoner and you trying to find a way to escape my underworld, let's just say. And such underworld lies underneath here, this area that I have located. Before I proceed, I'm gonna give you guys a question. So here's the question. What is a mob that you have to be very quiet when entering a certain structure? You can pause the videos and give yourself a minute to guess the answer, but I'm going to give you guys an answer in 3, 2, 1. The answer is the warden. So you see, a warden has a very special property. When you go into your survival mode, the warden can sniff you out. And when you get too close to the warden, you can see darkness affect into me. Everything is dark, only the surrounding area that I can see are close to me. And basically, you have to silently escape from the warden. If you make too much noises, the warden can track you down. If you make way too much noises, the warden will hunt you down. And just like that, we're using this warden as our opportunity for our minigame. But having that said though, I'm not really explaining everything, the whole plot of what the game is truly is, right? Basically, the whole point of the game is, with the warden and the fact that you need to escape from a certain doom, you need to get yourself a key that you need to craft. And I'm not gonna just give you the key directly, right? You're gonna need to gather resources to craft them, make them into a keys, submit it into the board, only then the gate will open for you to escape. But you're not gonna be able to just run around here and there, breaking block, making noises all around. With the wardens close by, you're gonna have to sneak closely and silently without the warden taking notice of you. Now, I just want to say this to some of my special friends who have done a little play testing on my creative work when I did this prototype design. So shout out to all of my friends for doing playtesting, because they did give a lot of really good feedback on how to improve my prototype design of the minigames. If you take a look what's below me, this is the prototype of the minigames that I'm about to embark on the EXODIA Survival series. It's relatively big just by the looks of it, but it's gonna be bigger than this prototype behind me. So yeah, what you see behind me is not gonna be the final stages in EXODIA. It's gonna be much bigger, it's gonna be so much more fun. So I can assure you that this is gonna be one of the most entertaining minigames that I ever designed. You can trust in me on that. Now, since the update of 1.20.1, they added Pale Garden, which also added the creaking. We can also use this more to our opportunity to improve the game much further. So yes, for those who have done playtesting in my prototype, I'm just basically going to make the game harder for you guys. Wink, wink. And it's not just gonna be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. There's gonna be a lot of creaking scattering around the map. So if you think any of the spot there is a safe area, well, think again, because this whole point of the game is for you to sneak around silently without getting caught or basically getting caught and die. So yeah, you will begin your game by up there dropping all the way down to what essentially going to be the center of the room. And in the center of the room, maybe somewhere around here where the beacon is, there's going to be a crafter. Now there is one set rule that you must oblige to. You cannot use your crafting 2x2 in your inventory, and you cannot craft yourself a crafting table. The only crafting you can use is this crafter, which is placed on the center of the entire map. So if you want to craft anything, you have to reach to the center, put it into the crafter and press the button, and then you have to wait for a few seconds before the crafter shoots out the item for you so that you can escape. Now, that might seem easy so far, but here's the thing. Where the crafter is going to be, this is going to be the center room. In the center room is only relying and focusing on the warden. The warden is going to be scattered around, trying to sniff you out, trying to find where you are, while you're trying to sneak around the warden and trying to craft the items that you want to escape from. But here's the thing, you don't start out with anything. You're dropping down with 0 items in your inventories. So what do you need to do in order to craft the item shown in the board, let's say golden carrot again? So what you need to do is you need to get yourself carrots and gold. Gold, you can get yourself in a nether area for the gold. For the carrots, you have to go to a barn to acquire the carrots. You see the pattern here. So if you want to gather resources, you actually have to go to a certain areas to collect the resources. Now, I do want to let everyone know that the central room is only going to focus heavily on warden. Maybe there's gonna be certain traps here and there to make noises, to make you fall down, or maybe you take damage from it. But apart from that, if you go outside of the central room, there's gonna be a small entrance for you to go through into the next area. That way, the warden will be able to follow you all the way back here, where the farm area is, the mining area, and so on. However, this is where I'm going to add the twist for those who have done playtesting. I am going to add the creaking down below the surface area. So when the nighttime comes, if nighttime ever happens during your gameplay, the creaking will spawn. Which means while you're trying to gather your resources, you need to take care of the creaking. You must avoid the creaking, otherwise if you look away, the creaking might attack you and you might lose your health and you're gonna die, you're gonna lose your game. So be careful when you're trying to gather the resources. But apart from the creaking itself, I am going to make it more challenging for you to acquire the resources, because based on my prototype design, it's very easy for you to just go into the area, gather wood, and then get out. I kinda discourage that because it doesn't solve any challenges. So what I'm gonna do is, if you want to gather with or get any resources, you're gonna have to go through another set of challenges which I haven't come up with yet, but I am going to find a way around it. So just to make it a little bit more interesting. Otherwise, you're gonna be just gathering wheat and get out and craft, and then that's it, no more. I want the game to be very diverse. So that being said, this is going to be where the barn area is. Like this area is legit going to be the barn area, and then I want to have elevations in my games. So let's say if you want to go, and basically you have to go to the nether section. Now I did kind of originally debate whether I should put the nether sections above it or underneath me, but since it's a nether, it makes sense if I should just put it down below the game itself. So there's going to be another sections where you have to go down to gather some gold. Again, there's probably going to be some traps, so I'm gonna have to come up with some ideas. But apart from that, you need a way to be able to gather stone or some water or sugarcane, and those resources you'll be gathered right yonder over there. Once I get rid of the pillars, because those are not staying, somewhere around here is going to be the paradise. That's what I'm gonna call for this room. Paradise, probably gonna be a lot of mossy, some water, some sugarcane, bamboo, or you name it. Everything organic related is gonna locate in this room. And also one more thing. There's no way for you to get cobblestone unless you make yourself a cobblestone generator, which means you also need to go get yourself lava, and by getting lava you need to get yourself some iron, and by getting iron you need to go to the mining section just to get the iron. Again, you might start to see the pattern over here. It is completely survival based with some extra challenges. Again, trust me, it may seem complicated at first, but it's gonna be very fun, and like I said, a lot of my friends that try it, they have a positive review so far, so I basically have a lot of expectation on my shoulder right now that I must deliver it to you guys, that this game will be successful and entertaining and fun. So don't you guys worry, it may seem complicated, but once you actually play it, it's gonna be super fun. But of course, putting that aside, we got another section over there, we got the paradise sections, the barn sections at the corner. What we need next is we need a mining sections. So down below here, maybe even dig down into a small cave below me, it's going to be a mining section for you to gather the iron ore, the emeralds, maybe not emeralds, but redstones and diamond. That way you can craft all the, probably like the redstone recipes or the diamond gears. It really depends on what I'm going to add in the board itself in the future, but yeah, that's gonna be the mining section. Now, of course, you can't really start out with everything without gathering wood first. So over in this area here, this is gonna be where you can harvest the trees, and then make sure to replant them so that future people can play the games, okay? Yeah, you can gather the trees, gather the log, and then yeah, you can just basically go and gather some other resources for your future need. Now, last but not least, this game isn't complete without having a furnace, because you need a furnace to be able to cook something. Some of the items in the recipe require you to smelt some items, so somewhere around this vicinity there's probably going to be a furnace around you, and you can go basically smelt out your items. Again, I'm probably going to add some challenges so that you're not going to be there, put the furnace down and just wait idly and do nothing. Yeah, so that's basically the current concept or the gist of the minigame. But the first thing first, before I can really start out any game itself, I need to set a scene. I need to be able to build all the areas around me. So what I'm gonna do is at the central area here, I'm gonna build just the central room itself, just to show you guys the scale of the game itself. And again, the reason why I chose this spot particularly is because of the deep slate level. The central room is definitely going to be all covered in deep slate and probably some other palette such as dripstone, or basically just making it look as cavey as possible. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go gather some resources, and we're gonna start with some tilets and build the central room. And so there you go. We have built ourselves the center room for the wardens. This is where the wardens gonna basically live in this general area. Anywhere outside over yonder, where there's gonna be a block smaller than the warden can go through, will be the next room. Like for example, this is the paradise area, like I mentioned in the last clip. In this area, I'm still not quite sure what I'm gonna do just yet. It is a big area. Originally, I was kind of debating whether I should turn it into like a maze area or some kind of functional area, so I'm not quite sure just yet. I'm putting this aside. But you can see around me, there's a lot of pressure plates and a lot of carpet. That's because this is a big area. I don't want people to just sneak around without any obstacle to wiggle around. So without the pants, because I got a swift sneak, without the pants, this is the pace you're going. It's very slow. And if you hit any of the pressure plates, it basically triggers the vibrations and the warden can hear you from the distance. So you basically need to avoid the pressure plate, whatever it costs. Now the carpet over here, I've done some testing in the creative mode. If you jump from carpet to carpet, it doesn't make any vibration. So you can basically run across the map very quickly as long as you land on the carpet. It doesn't make any sounds and the water doesn't track you. Well, it still does by sniffing you, but it doesn't hear you as long as you jump across carpet to carpet. That being said, now let's take a look using the free game. And yeah, this is generally the central room for the wardens. And you can see a sound spot like over here. There is a parkour area. Let me just show you just by going through with my players. Now originally I was kind of debating whether I should add some more challenge to the drip stone, the drip leaf parkour sections. That's because, well, I was worried that it might be too easy without the area at the top. This a lock. So you can see now when I try to jump this over, I hit my head on this log and I trigger the drip lift. This drip lift here it works the same way as the pressure plate. If you hit the pressure plate, it will send the vibration to the water. You basically just need to play smart, and there was a trick on jumping across this without having to activate the drip lift. But yeah, I have already done a test on this, so it's doable without triggering the drip lift. You just need to be careful with it. But yeah, that being said, if you do manage to get across this drip area over to here, this is where the barn is gonna be. There's big areas. I'm not gonna put any animals where this wall is gonna be, because the warden can detect any animals within 20 block radius. So let's say if the warden come out to these edges here, I need to make sure no animals are within 20 block radius where the warden is. So I'm probably going to have to dig out a little bit of a small cave and put all the animals here, so that if there's any crafting recipe required to get some leathers or egg or feather, you name it, you're gonna need to come to the barn sections for the chickens, the cow, the sheep. You may have also noticed there is an entrance here. Like I said before at the beginning, this is gonna be an entrance down into the nether sections. And I figured it makes sense for me to have it over here right next to the barns area. Now, one thing I didn't mention is sometimes there is another entrance, or secret entrance I should say, where if, let's say, the warden block you on this entrance and you don't want to go through the warden, there will be another entrance for you to get past the wardens. But to do that, you're gonna need to sacrifice, I don't know, maybe some items or some of your health to go through another entrance around to the other side of the central areas. So it's basically a risk and reward tunnel. But yeah, this is basically going to be the barn area. I think over there I'm just gonna connect this up to this wall over here so that it can cover this entire area up. Now if you want to go to paradise, you have to go through the drip lift back up to the center area and enter this intersections through where we started after the time lapse into the paradise here. But if you want to go to the mining sections, there's a little pixie hole here for you to have a preview on the mining area. But if you want to actually enter to the areas, this is where you have to go. This is the entrance down into the mining area, right where the crafter is going to be. I am kind of debating whether this entrance is a little bit too easy or difficult. But yeah, I haven't really designing the game yet, so I'm not quite sure just yet. But yeah, this is gonna be, this whole big area is gonna be the mining area, and that line is the divider between the mining area and the forest area, which is right over here. And I have cleared out all of the pillars. Well, for the most part, I still need to clear out this part and this part. And luckily enough, for some reason, I got the geo right over there. There's one over here and one at the yonder, probably behind one of these pillars. Yeah, right over there. You can see it at the distance. So we can use that to our advantage for our amethyst crafting recipes, if there's any. So yeah, this is going to be the forest area. And so far, it is pretty good. I think I like this layout. If this is a little bit too easy, I might add some more traps and more obstacles to navigate through. But yeah, so far this is kind of like the layout. I also added some hole for the lights so that this area isn't dark enough, and when the warden apply you with darkness, I hope that this light is gonna be a good guidance for you to walk through it. So yeah, I think overall this is a pretty good layout. Again, if there may be some changes that I need to do, but for now I think this is a good base for beginning. There are some spots like over here which doesn't serve any other purposes, but occasionally there's gonna be a snowball dropped across the map, like maybe one over here, one back over here at the corner, one over here, and one over here, etc, etc, etc. This snowball is going to be your projector of distractions. So let's say if the warden is very close next to you, you can use the snowball to throw it over there, and the vibrations will trigger, and the warden thing, the something making noises over there, so go there while I run over here silently. So yeah, it could be a really good projectile or item to have to collect. But yeah, apart from that, that's about it for the central area. Now there's a few things I forgot to mention during the game introduction, and that is this game single player? Well, the answer is yes and no. Yes, that means you can play by yourself. No, which means you can play up to 4 players. Yes, this is what I've decided. You can play up to 4 players for this game. But it doesn't have to be 4 players. You can play with 2 players, 3 players, single player, or with all 4 players. But 4 players is the maximum. You cannot have 5 players or any more than that. So yeah, the reason for that is I figure given this is a big minigames and the map is pretty big, we can implement some cooperations between your teammates. So let's say if you need to craft obsidian, if you need to get enchanting tables, you can tell, hey, I need to get some obsidian. Can some of you guys go get some lava and go get obsidian right now while I go get some wood? Therefore, if you guys are playing with your friends, then this game is basically all about communications and cooperations and teamwork. I think this game would be more fun if you guys play together as friends rather than playing by yourself, which I don't reject. If you guys want to do it by yourself, that is fine, which means it will be rather challenging for you to gather every resources that you need for the recipes. That being said though, I will say this one thing. The more players you are playing together, let's say 2, 3 or 4, the higher difficulty is gonna get. If you're playing with 2 players, you're gonna need to craft 2 items for the board. If you're playing with 3 players, you're gonna craft for 3 items in the board, and you get it if you're playing with 4 players. The higher it's gonna go is probably 4 to 5 items on the board. So yeah, this is basically a way to balance out the game and the more players you're playing, so yeah. But yeah, with that said, I think that's about it for this episode. It's kinda extending far too long than it's supposed to be. But yeah, I'll try to knock this project off during the off camera and probably show you some footage when I got something to show you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for you guys coming to this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one, where I probably try to do some more trial chamber and hopefully get myself a maze. But if not, we're just gonna continue with our mega project, either EXODIA Castle or the Silent Escape. Yep, finally, I'm telling you guys, this game is now called Silent Escape. With that said, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye. Did you guys notice my skin was changing?